the CCAT results, if I was going to say a few things that contributed to them, I would say the first thing was clarity. So the students, from the start, the students knew that what we were going to teach in that course, and the other thing was what was expected. And in order to do that, we also told the students how we had so many sort of layers of teaching and how we would help them to get the expected results at the end. So that clarity helped them sort of not go too far ahead of themselves, and to be able to sort of have a peace of mind that going through this course will actually get them those results. So that was one that we had. The other thing was the psychological safety that we provided the students. So we, as a team, we made sure that the students knew that we never have a silly question. We never have a sort of a question that shouldn't be asked. They were free to ask any questions. They were free to ask for help whenever they needed it. If we needed to pull them aside and help them a few times more, they knew that we would do that without any judgment, and we were free to do that. I always see ourselves as students in life. Like, it doesn't matter how much I've been in this profession, I'm still learning new things. So I look at CCATs in a very sort of a constructive way. I try to see what I can learn from it every year. So the role the CCATs play is that I can see where my shortfalls is. The other thing that happens is that a lot of the time students actually use other courses and say, if we do it this way, that will help. So I go to that course coordinator. I try to get access to their course to see what they're doing that's better, and actually change my course according to that to be able to help myself and help my students to have a better experience through this whole course. So that's the main thing. That's the main role I think it's playing. And the students are actually the ones that help me sort of improve the course themselves. So the high response rate, I think there's a few things that play a role. One thing is our team is very close to the students. So when they need help, although they know we are very time poor, we do make time for them. So by making time, as we always say, actions speak louder than words. So we show them that we care enough for them to actually set aside some time to contribute to their learning, to their experience. And when it gets towards the end of the year, I always remind them that improving this course is in their hands. Improving the experience of the other students coming up, the education is in their hands. So I send them reminders. And because we've been there for them, I believe that students feel that obligation that they were there for us, so we're going to help them, we're going to be there for them, and they help us out with the CCATs they provide. The advice I have for my colleagues about CCATs is we're all human. We don't like negative feedback, and we take it personally, very personally. So I guess we have to be able to move past that and look into how we can change that to a constructive feedback for ourselves, and not see the empty half of the glass, and look at the sort of the other half of the glass that's full, and try to build upon it every year as we go ahead. So that's the main thing I would say, because negative feedback can always sort of be very hurtful, but that's not what we're sort of focusing on. We're focusing on improving the course. So that's my only advice, really.